Boom, boom. What up, Shoop? How you doing, buddy? What's up, Gizmo? How you guys doing? Edward? Rebecca? Good morning, everybody. Or, I guess it's almost afternoon. I was putzing around all morning doing stuff that wasn't productive. But, to get this finished up today, should only take maybe an hour or two. Just doing some touch-up sanding on the edges of the holes here, the lock pin holes. Then we're going to put our wax on. Then we'll put our wax on our pins in our holes here. We'll cut our base. We'll make our lock pins. We'll get those put together. And then she's gonna sit here and be all pretty until next Saturday or Friday. I'm going to spot apply some of that hard wax oil here around these holes so I don't end up with an issue. There we go. That was nice and smooth. That was nice and smooth. Then a road trip, right? Off the shoot trap, hell yeah, Colby. 85 now? Awesome. Awesome. Hey, Suzanne, how you doing? Anyway, we should only be here for an hour or two today. I'll do a little spot apply of finish to those then. I just need to make sure they were smooth and clean. I'll do the same thing to the basket. Yeah, I'll sand those when I get it over here. Hi, Mrs. S. How you doing? So if any of you don't know, well, I don't know. Maybe Alan. Alan will be in here. I'm sure he'll be in here. Maybe. Maybe. If he doesn't come in by the time I hop off, then I'll tell you. All right. Let's get some wax applied. So, how's everybody's weekend going? I hope y'all are doing pretty good today. It's a nice, well, here it's a cloudy Sunday, but at least it's not raining. Alright guys, I know you're just looking at my back here. Not bad. We're over here. All I'm doing is rubbing hazy smoke from Canada. Yeah, them damn Canadians. Lighting everything on fire again. Now, in all seriousness, hopefully that all gets taken care of soon. I hate to see forests burn for no reason. But all part of the nature of things, I suppose. Now, this should stop this thing from squeaking and make it ride a lot smoother. Should. We're going to find out when I put it together. If it doesn't, well, I guess we'll burn the whole thing and I'll have a week to make another one. We're also going to put our feet on a while because 'tis that time. bear with me while I get this wax applied. I need to leave it sit for a few minutes so that it can dry up, and then we'll come in kind of polish it a little bit. The polish isn't quite as necessary as it would be on, like, if it was being used as a finish. It's only going to be so that there's no, like, clumps of wax getting pushed around or melting around or anything like that. Alright, I'm going to slip over to the baby basket thing. I've done one now, it'll pop it out fast. Yeah. Yeah, like a second year in a row, yep. I'm going to pop over there and I'm going to rub it in, I'm going to put some wax in the things that these sit on real quick, just so it can start to dry. So give me just 1 second. Just need to get some in there. Kind of fill up the green with it. That should give us a nice squeak-free swing. Knock over my scrapbook. Okay. Got some wax in there. Got wax there, there, and there. And we shouldn't need to wax anything else. So my neighbors over here, the ones with the puppy that comes over to visit me, they came over and I'm seeing this. They got 8-month-old, and the wife, she was like, "Man, wish I'd have known you 8 months ago." I went, "No, absolutely not." She was like, kind of makes me want to have another one. I said, "That's a you thing, a you and him thing. I'm not a part of that because I'm not doing another one of these." Still not done? You shut your face, Ricker. All I'm doing is putting the wax on it. It's done. Where's yours at, Ricker? Should be a challenge. Also, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for popping in. Put out a challenge, make you guys make bassinets. I think we can do it. So, there's the knobs. While I was out playing with this piece, I came out and I threw on some finish onto that little square test piece. I decided to just rub some finish on here. Here we are working. Yeah. All I had to do was put wax on it, Ricker. That's all I had to do. I'll see you making one, buddy. With your perfectionist ass. Alright. Let's get these popped into here. I'm gonna have to put a something on here so I can tap that into place. Doop doop doo doo doop doop doo doo. A piece of wood would probably work out, wouldn't it? goodness. Why? Why did I get the one that the cap spins? Oh man. Nuts. So my little metal cap is spinning on it instead of spinning the son of a bitch. Oh, there we go. There we go. What's up, Bulldozer? Just slap it together in 2 hours and say good enough. What's up, Benton? You know what I want to do? I want to just put a little bit of wax on these threads here so they spin easier. There we go. Alright, let's get the other one in. You know what, let's pre-apply some wax. Oh, Dan's homemade up? Oh, Ricker. I don't know how you're going to bust my chops here after today. Because we're only going to be live for, I don't know, maybe an hour or two. And I got no other project to do. It's going to take me forever and a day. Alright, let's get this one. Started. Let's get the other 2 feet on. And the next thing it takes 6 months. I'd have it no other way, Rigger. Have it no other way. Shoot, are you gonna go live later? I'll be there. Let me get mine done quick, and then I'll be there. I'm gonna put a little extra wax on that one. Maybe. What up, Runic? A little insert piece. A little insert piece. The top popped off. I smacked it into a little too deep, so I'm going to have to pop that one out. Pop this one out and put a new one in it. Plus, this metal cap started slipping a lot. I don't like it. Alright, let's put some wax on this thread. Slide it back in. we go. Alright, we'll grab another foot since I broke that one. Everyone will get to see your ugly mug. Sorry guys, I know I'm not talking here, but just trying to get these legs in, these feet in, and then we can polish up the excess wax, get rid of that, and then we can cut our insert, and then we'll do our pins, and then we're done. Pretty sure I've got, ooh, there it is. Some epoxy. We will be needing that. Thanks, Gemini. I'm doing pretty good. How are you, buddy? We're doing the final bullshit now. We put our feet on. We waxed our our through tenon holes. We waxed these. We waxed the holes on the other thing. All we got to do now is build these and cut the base and polish off the excess wax. You were born with your feet on? You so funny. Couldn't resist. Sorry, Ricker. Oh my. All right, give me a minute and we'll I'll grab a clean rag. We'll polish that wax off. Ooh, smooth. Alright, that was done. So what I should have done to this, look down. What I should have done to this was I should have got some of their furniture polish and some of Gilboy's furniture polish and used that on this as well. The baby hangs off the centerpiece. What's up, CNG? I bet some of them did. There's no accounting for intelligence, I guess. But this is the internet. Alright. We say we get the base cut. Get that attached in place. Oh, the insert. We'll get that attached in place. And we'll assemble it and build our dowel pin, our pins. And I mean, actually, we could assemble it now, I suppose. Also, I need my paper towel because I got to clean up this wax and these keyholes here. I suppose we could assemble it now, because now I got feet on it. I can set it on the floor and stuff. It doesn't have to just sit here. But I gotta cut a board first, so let's not assemble it yet. I don't want to blow full of sawdust and stuff. But we will assemble it and set it on the floor here once I get the insert cut. There we go. And we got a nice shiny the dip in the peg here. See if I can show you. You can see how shiny it is. Right? Figure out how to work my hand right there. That's a good coat of wax on there. What up, Steph? Missed a spot? You bite me. One of these days, Ricker. One of these days. Alright, let me move this. Put that over here. By the way, so this is the difference in, I sanded this to, I don't know, it's probably 180, right? That's 3 coats of that wax, that hard wax on there. It is nowhere near as shiny as that stuff, right? With only 2 coats. But that is also sanded to 220. I did? No, I didn't. I didn't miss a spot. Can't believe you're gonna do that to me, Ricker. Can't believe. Here, I thought we were boys. You're gonna be over here making my brain go nuts. Oh, before I assemble, I've got around the dowel pin holes, the lock pins, these holes, on the basket over there. I got to make sure I stick a piece of sandpaper in there and clean up those corners. Is that buffed out with a white pad? No. Nope, that's just the 3rd coat on there. You know what? Let me take a white pad to it, though. It's not building the same sheen that it did on those. No, I didn't. I got both those square holes. What do you mean, Willis? I didn't miss nothing. Nothing. Look at the supervisor. Rick are going to be over here making me redo the entire thing. I don't know if I have a paper bag. I do have a roll of paper though. Can't believe you see it. Over here fucking with me. Alright, that probably gave it about an even shine. Let me see if I got a roll of that paper stuff out here. If I gotta run into the house and grab a chunk of. Oh, here. I need a paper bag. I got this chunk of paper right here. That did bring out the luster a little bit. Did make it a little shinier. While still showing the... It actually doesn't look like too bad of a finish, really. Now lick it. You lick it. As I was wiping it down. Oh, when I was just going along and hitting it? That was just to make sure I didn't have anything that grabbed the paper towel that felt... Ooh, almost knocked it off the thing. Anything that felt rough. Right there. That's probably the second weirdest thing that I've seen on the internet. And I'm not okay with it. I got no idea, Shoop. I got no idea. Alright. It's good. I'm going to get some measurements here. I only need to cut 2 sides, so... Because the other 2 are already square. $17.5. Well, 17 is just shy of a half. Anyway. 17 and a shy half by 33 and a shy 3/4. 17 and a half shy. 33 and 3/4 shy. Double check my measurements, make sure I didn't just write it down wrong. Oh. All right. It's doing everything else I was saying. Well, I know rubbing wax with paper is a decent finish. It gives you a nice luster. And since that hard wax oil is just carnauba wax and beeswax and shit like that. 17 and a shy 3/4. Better make sure my I did have my fence off a few times, so let's make sure it's still accurate. Now we're much more gooder. In fact, let's make sure. I should still be accurate to my gauge. Yep. Depending on the paper, you're looking between a 3 and 5,000 grit. Yeah, that makes sense. Bassinet's built to last generations. I sure hope so, Gemini. Took generations to build. God damn! Y'all are so fucking mean. So fucking mean to me. I don't know why I put up with this kind of abuse. Alright. Really, I should change that blade out to a sharper blade, but we're gonna worry about that later. All right, see you, Tim. Well, that's the plan later on, is to do some cleaning next week. Also, Jack, if you don't like it, you're welcome to come over here and clean it yourself. That is always an option. Alright, now I'm going to cross cut this on my slaw, which is not going to be ideal. But we're going to go ahead and pretend it is. What did I say I needed? 33 and a shy 3/4. Yeah. Don't do this at home, kids. This is how you get kickback. Oh, I gotta cut the corners off. Okay. Oh, goodness. We'd probably just do that with the roto saw. Yeah, that's what we're doing for the base. It's just plywood, so it's easily to replace. Easily replaceable. Fuck's sake. What up, Gringo? How you doing, buddy? Michael? Yeah, that stupid tape. So that's my favorite tape measure But the lock, the auto lock, is no longer auto locking. It slowly slides back down. Yeah, yeah, it was risky, but we got her done. Okay. There's one sheet of ply. I don't know if I should put anything on. This is just cheap. What, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 layer ply. I mean, it's nothing special. It's nothing fancy. Right? It just came from Lowe's. It's nothing fantastic. Oh, not those old folding rulers. Yeah, I know people who use with those. Having a hard time with the English language today. Yeah. Yeah, probably wouldn't be a bad idea to hit it with at least one coat. That way, it kind of seals it. In fact, why don't we'll probably go ahead and just do that real quick. Because if I just put a thin coat on it, it shouldn't take much to dry. While I'm finishing up other stuff, it should dry. So I'll hit both sides. Where is my oil? Here it is. Just for consistency? Yeah. I'm also assuming that it's going to fit in there. You know what? Let's make sure it fits. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Somehow I'm a touch too wide. What did I do here? What the fuck my tape measure for? There it is. What did I do here? went to 17 3/4 shy instead of 17 1/2 shy. My bad. My bad. Hang on. Let me get this. I'm going to knock a 1/4 inch off of this. And then touch the sides back up. Or the 2 corners back up. 17 1/2 shy. You know what? We'll cut off this side because it's got blue lettering on it. I don't like it. Alright, touch up my corners, redo those a little bit. Alright, now let's put it in. What up, Wiz? Now we should fit in. Fucking beautiful. Alright, let me get you, nerds. You can see it. Nice fit. Now I'm going to use this to force it square. As you can see, I'm like a 1/16 of an inch off between that corner and this corner. But it's in there. Nerds with Dan. So I'm just going to put in a couple of, like, I don't know, probably 1-inch screws. Lock her in place. And she'll be good to go. Then if anything happens to it, it'll be easy to replace and move on. And I'll write the measurements. I'll put the measurements down on it somewhere so that way in the future it should be simple. Alright. I'm not going to write it down on it now. Let me get my stoof. And let me grab a block of 220 real quick. Just, what the fuck did I do with it? Man, I really do need to clean up my shop. It's getting a little ridiculous. Alright, here we go. 240 is fine. I'm just going to go over it real quick, make sure there's no, like, grabby bits. Let's be honest, the appearance of this doesn't really matter, but there we go. knock off the edges. Because why not? Oh, roll for this. I don't know if this is primed or if this is just a very white veneer that it's got on it. But, meh, we'll put a sealer on it anyway. Yeah, Rebecca, go for it. I 100% don't mind people advertising their channels. Absolutely. As long as you got a valid channel, you're not just some, I don't know, some shit talking channel. Go for it. The community needs more sharing. Oh, damn it, Michael. I'm sorry. At 2 p.m. Central, so that's what, 3 p.m. Eastern? Hopefully I'm done then. I'd like to come over and check you out. Oop, gotta shake it. Thanks, Brunick. I feel like it was directed at me. No, not you, Ricker. You don't shit talk. Though you do talk a lot. It's okay, though. I talk a lot, too. That's why this took me 6 fucking years to build. Welcome back, Stu. God dang, I soaked that up real quick. So I was looking at their website yesterday for Gilboys, and I thought that I had seen different sheens of this stuff and like amber and whatnot, but I guess I was misreading something. What they do have is they have different colored waxes. But everything is all the same sheen. Ricker, I hope you know I'm just picking on you, bud. Don't get mad at me. Or get mad at me, whatever. If you get mad at me, we can start some YouTube drama. Can't take it? Alright, good. There's too many people that get all butthurt about being picked on while they're doing the same thing. You sure you don't want to start some YouTube drama though? Why is everyone picking on me? Because I spent 7 years building this thing. Besides, that's how you know who your friends are. If people don't poke fun at you once in a while, they're not really a friend. Or maybe I just have really messed up friendships. I don't know. Alright. I got that coat on. Leave that sit and dry for a few minutes here. And then we'll flip it over and do the other side. It's just going to be a really thin kind of coat. Got your comic drawings up, right? Right? Bust this up after you went to bed. See what you get for sleeping? See what you get for going to bed? And nobody wants to be around somebody who goes to sleep. That was the best I had, I'm sorry. The heat's frying my brain a little bit. My mic is dying. I don't have a mic. It's on the phone. Audio is bad. Hang on. Alright. Is that any better? Better? Okay. Alright. I guess once in a while I gotta restart the stream. Also, I probably gotta blow a bunch of crap out of my mics, which I won't do while I'm live. Alright, so we'll let that dry on that side. I suppose I should do this on the drill press. Blow it. Hang on. Mhm. I definitely was, Suzanne. I definitely was. Is that a blowjob? You are welcome, sir. You are welcome. Master of my craft, I guess. So, I don't really know how I'm going to hold this. I guess I could just put a clamp on it, nestle it in this little center hole here. Went up your nose. I just really hope it goes straight. Nah. Fuck it. I guess we'll find out, won't we? A pair of pliers. I don't want to mess it up. Ooh. Cloth or leather? Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to try the clamp first. I'm going to try the clamp. Also, I need to put a piece of tape on here so that I don't go past, about there. Put a little flag on it for a depth stop, because that's way easier than setting that. There we go. That should do her. Is the audio any better? Just start spinning, don't try to catch it? Yeah. Oh, I know that. Put a rubber band around it to hold it. It's going to be a hold my beer moment. Audio's better. Okay, perfect. This might be a hold my beer moment. Let's see if we can get you guys a good view of the chaos that's about to ensue. Oh, it's so centered. Uh-huh. 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 It's not centered, but you know what? It didn't pop out the little nubby here, so we're gonna call it fucking good. No, 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 no. I did make it a little bigger than 3/8 so that I have some room for epoxy. All right, I gotta do one more. So cross your fingers again. Ah, ah, ah. Your little nubby. Everyone can breathe now. Listen, I've said it a million times. Do as I say, not as I do. So, see, I got a little bit of wiggle in there. It's probably actually too much, but I'm gonna put little grooves on this so that the epoxy has something to bite into. And yeah, that one's pretty damn well centered. This one, not so much, but it's okay. It's okay. Community guidelines and all. Yeah. Wiggle it just a little bit. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Alright, so we're not going to cut this down yet. I mean, I could cut it in half, but I don't want to waste little bits of it. So I'm going to cut it down to the proper size, and then I'm going to round it over. Kind of, I don't want a big square end. I want it rounded. We'll do that just on the sander. The belt sander over there. But once I do get it cut down to size, we're probably going to chalk it up in here so that I can run either a saw blade around it to get nice little ridges in here, or it's centered if you squint and tilt your head. Yeah, see, that's what matters. You just got to look at it right, and it'll be fine. So we don't need the drill bit in here anymore. Now, because there's no real pressure on this, like, I'm not too concerned with locking the nub to the brass, but I do want, I do want it to not come apart. So that's why I'm going to do the little grooves, so that way the epoxy can bite into it. And I don't know. In my head, it sounds like it'll work. We'll see in practice. What happened to my drill bits? Oh, there they are. Also, one of these days, I got to go get proper drill bits. Hey, I'm missing a drill bit. Use a Dremel. Yeah, so I got my Dremel out, and the little push button lock is sheared off. So I can't change out the thing that's in it now. So I got to get a new one. It's in the drill. No, it's not. Yeah, so at some point in time, I went too hard on the little... So mine has a push button lock, kind of like my router. You push it, and then you use the stupid little wrench to loosen the chuck. And apparently that little pin that you push on sheared off. So it's alright. It's old. It's probably way past tired. I've abused the hell out of it, doing things that it shouldn't have been doing. So it's okay. I'll get a new one. Get a new fancy one. Ugh. Alright. That up there. Grab that. I guess we are ready to assemble this thing again. Hang on, I got sawdust on here. I need to get rid of that. We're ready to assemble this. I can probably flip this over and do the other side. This will be the last time this gets assembled. Should be the last time this gets assembled. Before next weekend. Next weekend, it'll be in Alan's hands. And maybe I'll do some live streaming on the trip. What are you guys looking at my floor for? Shop is lost in space. Are you the only one in here? No, Shoop, you're not the only one in here. Yeah, see? Suzanne's here. Okay, so I need... Oh, before I assemble this, I almost forgot I gotta sand these corners with this. Oh, oh, stupid table saw. Let's put this over here. So I want to sand these little corners on the inside and the outside real quick. I had a sheet of 220 that I was using. Here it is. And then I'm going to end up just hitting it with a little touch-up. I'll hit it with a little touch-up finish then afterwards. I suppose I should put the base in here. So all I'm doing is just kind of breaking the edges of these holes. Something that I should have done before and I completely forgot about. Alright, we should put the base in. Oh, wait, hang on. We can't put the base in yet. We gotta do the other side of finish. The Amish would say good job. Awesome. Hey, Alan. I hope so, buddy. I hope so. Because we're doing the final touches, and we are done. It's gonna sit here and wait for Saturday, maybe Friday. Alan, did you tell everybody yet or no? Good afternoon, Brian. We're doing the final touches here, Brian. The final touches. We're gonna put this in. We're gonna screw it fast, and then we're gonna assemble it one more time. Make sure that my wax stopped the squeaking, and it should have made it easier to put the rail in. What up, Turner? Hey, Nathan, how you doing, bud? I was gonna go live yesterday and get all this done, but I walked out here into my shop, and I was out here for about 3 seconds and immediately drenched in sweat. So I said, yeah, you know what? I'm not doing that. There we go. got a nice coat of finish on it. We'll let that dry up, and then we'll get it attached in there. We'll force this thing square. Bertha's making you weep. Bertha can pump out some heat. They put Bertha in a box. The Stanley Hotel in Colorado. Cool beans, Nathan. Cool beans. I know nobody wants to look at a piece of plywood, so we'll do this while we wait on this to dry up so we can put it in. There we go. Congratulations, Alan. We're going to pin it because that's great. I'm excited about it. When Alan texted me and told me, I was like, oh, nuts. That's like 10 days early. You're going to have to put her back in on low and let her finish baking. I'm not ready yet. I thought it was funny. What do I plan on doing next? I'm going to build a mallet, and I'm going to build my assembly table. Alan is officially a grandpa for, what, 2 whole days now. Almost 2 whole days. And he's already broke. Alan burned through his retirement, his whole life savings in 2 days, right, Alan? Oh, she's on her way home now? Awesome. An 85 square body already? I wouldn't doubt it. Wouldn't doubt it. Fully restored, too, I bet. That's awesome, Alan. That's awesome. Happy for you, buddy. And your kids, obviously. Spoil them rotten, send them back to their parents. Mom and Dad want private time, no baby for you today. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I imagine they've been hounded for the last 2 days. Which, I mean, I can't blame anybody. Piss on the kids, it's grandma and grandpa. You should have told them, Alan, that if they want private time, that you'll take Charlotte, so they can go and be together, do whatever. He can recover. Grandma and grandpa time. Right? I feel like grandma and grandpa have been working on this for years. Kids have only worked on it for a few months. Oh, Lord. Sad thing is, oh, you said she's 20 inches long. Hang on, let me look. Oh, well, I got this measured. All right, we're 33 inches long, so that means she'd have at least 3 or 4 weeks that she can use this, and then it's got to go into storage for her until she gets big enough to use it as a toy. Is it dry yet? I put on a really thin coat, so hopefully it dries really fast. Wife asked them when the baby was coming for the last 4 years. Yeah, I bet it. I bet. I'm just gonna wipe down the excess that's on here. I mean, it's not fully dry yet, but it'll work. We're gonna put it white side up, so that way if anybody looks at it from the bottom, they see the second side that I did. Thunderstorm rolled in. Oh Lord. Alright, so I need to square this up, and then, like I said, I'm only about a 1/16 of an inch out, so I need to square it up a little bit, punch in a couple of screw holes, and we'll be good to go. And then we'll assemble it, we'll double check it, then we'll do the pins. I want to make sure that the squeak is gone. I don't want any more of the squeak. Sounds good, Shoot. Sounds good. I look forward to it. If you do go live while I'm still live, stay live for a little while so that I can finish getting this done. And then I can come in and hang out with you. Alright, so I need a bit. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to use like 1-inch screws. Make sure I got the right bit out. No, I do not, so I got to find the other bit, which is in this box here somewhere. Give me just a minute. Got to pull out a whole bunch of receipts and random nonsense so I can get down to the bits that are in this box. Found it. Oh, shit. My impact driver's in the truck. All right, guys, give me just 1 second. I gotta run out to my truck and grab my impact driver. I'll be right back just a second. Oh, your viewers are my viewers? Yeah, that's fine. It's going to be later. All right. I don't want to I don't want anybody to feel like they're obligated to hang out here and not go live because I'm live. All right, guys, give me just 1 minute. I'll be right back. have returned. Dog hurt his leg? Alright, bud. Hope your dog's good. Alright. So, let's see. How shall I square this? I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to clamp this board to the table. And I'm going to use that to push against. And I'm going to clamp on the other side, so that way I force it square. I could put, I do have 90-degree deals that I could put on, but I don't know that they're going to be beneficial. And I don't want to clamp on the finish. It's probably something that I should have done before I got all the finish done. Push this back against there. Room to get another block over there. Oh. And again, maybe the clamps would work out. We're going to find out. We are going to find out. Need be. Put a piece of tape in here. So it says nice rounded edges, but still. Put a piece of tape here. Could probably use a thinner tape. I don't need to use this wide tape. Bippity boppity boo. Come on. Where are you stuck? I don't know that this is going to work out. I don't think I have the strength with these to pull it in anymore. Even if I do put two more on. But I suppose what I could do is I can't put my strap on it. I'll dent it. So what I'm going to do is throw some tape on this, and I'm just going to brute force it. It doesn't have to go far, but it's set up enough and it's sturdy enough that it does take quite a bit to get it to move that little bit. Needs to go there. That's where it needs to go. Like, it doesn't take a lot when I'm going corner to corner, but it does, however, take a lot when I'm just pushing right there. That's where I need it to be. Now, Will it really matter? Probably not. It's only a 16th of an inch, but I can see it. It's going to drive me nuts. I suppose what I could do is I could grab the clamp, put a block here and there, and pull this side, which will force it square. I run a risk of fucking it up, but do that. If I did it, it's gotta go this way. Yeah. Scratching, man. I think I got that wax on there. There. That's where it needs to be. Get some shit ran in here. Oh. I got clean dust out of their fingerprints, but that's okay. Is this the right way to do it? Probably not, but it's the way we did it. So this should be about there. corner up here. One down here. I'm going to put 2 more in just because. Good. I'll probably hit that with just a little bit of touch up. Actually, I got that white pad. What the fuck did I do? And we'll use this one. Any scratches? Probably hit it with a little touch up just because. Okay. And we're still square. Or at least really close. Let's find out how square it is. Oh, we'll just go inside to outer edge, which is 39 and shy of 7/8. Okay. It's not too shabby. We'll go outside edge. Close enough for government work. There it is. I got to clean off my big stupid mitt hand print right there, but what am I doing? Oh, I was putting that base in, locking the base in. Oh, all right. I wanted to make sure that I could square it up, so I had to use the clamp. But it doesn't appear that I actually damaged anything. I'll still, when I'm doing my touch-up on the lock pin slots, I will I'll rub a little bit on these corners just to Make sure. Wouldn't do anything. I don't know who Nicholas thinks he's talking to. Sure as fuck ain't talking to me. Alright, now I need to stand it up on end, blow all the little drill pieces out. Ow! Fuck. Then, yeah. Then we'll do the assembly. And then we'll do the pins. Figure out halfway yet? Yeah, so Steph really wants to take the trip. And I think she wanted to go somewhere like Indiana would be halfway. She says there's nothing to do in Indiana, and Indiana sucks. So she was thinking about detouring to somewhere like Kentucky, where it'd be like a 7.5 hour drive for you and an 8 hour drive for us. She found a cave that she wants to go into, or a mine or something. And I'm like, alright, well, that's cool. If I'm going to take a trip, I might as well do something. Kentucky, that's what she said. I don't know. I'll text you. I'll text you then, Alan. We'll see. Ruin it. Are you in Kentucky? How far from Louisville are you? I think that was the center point that she was, at least the main city that she was thinking about. Oh, are you? Oh, fuck. I thought you were in, like, Idaho or something. You keep talking about the mountains and stuff, and I'm like, oh, you must be out west. Because we don't got mountains on the East Coast. We got rolling hills. Runick's not too far from you? Huh. Might have to take a little bit of a detour, eh? Oh, hey, look. I got enough on there. I can do a quick little touch-up. Quick little touch up here, just to make sure I didn't have any crazy scratches. A little touch up in there. A little touch up right there. Fold this back up. I gotta wipe my hands off again. They're all sticky. We in them old mountains, yeah. Yeah, the Appalachians are they're old mountains. All right, do we want to see if the wax stopped it from squeaking? We probably should check that out, huh? let me get this stuff moved over here so that I have a place to set the thing. So we're going to set it up right here. And we got the little feet on it, so we should be fine. We won't worry about scratching it up. Let's see. How do I want to do this? I should probably move this. Yeah, we probably get this. Let's take this. We'll push this up here. We will put this down here. Oh goodness, it's heavier now. Oh. Tip that over. Okay, we'll be alright. Grab the stretcher. One side has a mark on it. This must be the marked side. Yep, that's the marked side. Oh, that fucking slid right in there like butter. Okay. We'll take it. Yeah, I'm gonna grab a couple of Harbor Freight moving blankets to actually deliver it. So, all right, we're ready to see if it squeaks. I really hope it doesn't. Not a single squeak. Okay. Now, I have a dowel rod around here somewhere that I'm going to use as a measuring device. I don't want it to come all the way through. Well, it could probably come all the way through as long as it's. Oh, I wonder if this is backwards. It goes down some. I might have the basket on backwards. I think I do. Oh. Damn it. I forgot this corner end just touched up. Now I'll put a big old fucking handprint on it. Well, either way, it'll be the same length. So they need to be that long, plus inside the dowel rod, or the pin. So we're going to go with this. Plus inside the pin, which will be that much. Oh, well, that's super convenient. All right. So it's going to be about that long. There. There's what she'll actually look like. Amazing work. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Shoop. So there's the lock pin. Well, I mean, this isn't the, this is the nub, but this is just the, this is the size I need to make the brass rod. But that's the side view. Now. All right, let's make these brass rods, shall we? Now they both should be the same. Double check. Because I'm leaning this way, so I've got to pick this side up. Yeah. Fuck, that's heavy. Now we're better. Okay. Now, let me redo my... Alright, so that's a little bit, just a nudge too long now. Still think I'm leaning. Alright, so how do I have that a full 1/4 of an inch longer? There's 1 inch gap and a 3/4 inch gap. So that means we're still leaning. Do that. Ooh, can't move that. All right. Now let's see if I even do it. lock that one in. Still leaning. How am I leaning? This side is done. Still a little off, but it's much closer. Alright, now, hey look, you kind of found the center. Right. I'm going to go with, I'm going to shorten this by 1/4 of an inch. You know what, I'm going to leave it. I'm just going to make, one will be longer than the other. That way I don't have to worry about it poking in. Come on, right there. So one will be that much shorter. Just shy of a half. Why? Did I not seat that in all the way? So 1 inch. Oh, I sunk that one too far. Fuck. Okay. Alright, I get it. So my dowel pins, when I was putting them in, this one must have pushed out when I was putting the wedge in. Or this one I sunk too far and it didn't push out at all. So, alright, it's fine. It is what it is. One will just have to be a little shorter than the other. It's fine. What up, coffee? So, one needs to be this long. So, is that a metal blade in there? I think that's a metal blade in there. This would probably be easier to just put in the actually, it's brass. I could probably cut it with a chop saw, huh? Or the table saw. Thanks, William. What do you guys think? Can I cut brass with a table saw? Or is that aluminum only? Oh, hang on. Never mind. I got a thing. You wouldn't? Yeah, probably not. But I got this here thing. Probably help if I put a metal blade in it, but. Oh, she's going. Slowly but surely. Alright. There's that one. Okay, the other one needs to be, we'll go from this end. The other one needs to be about that long. Should be just shy. Yep. That one. Okay. That one's good. That one's good. Can't rock it. Must be alright. Got my pin back. Okay. Now I got this little piece of brass. Definitely would be faster with metal blade. Yeah. I don't know where my metal blades are. Oh. Hey. Found one. Ha. That's alright. I got another wood blade here too. What up, Loco Moco? Cut off tool in your lathe. I don't have a lathe. Not yet. Aluminum only. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright. Let me grab another drink. And then, since I already killed that blade, maybe we'll use that blade to put notches in the brass. Or grooves in the brass for the epoxy to grab. That probably wouldn't be a bad idea. And then we're done. That's it. All there is to it. And I'm just going to use this 2-part epoxy. A quick 5-minute epoxy. I think that's probably all I need. You do? You have a lathe? Yeah, well. Y'all too fancy for me, aight? But I do think that I can make this. I'm not going to put the metal blade in now. I think I really should only need one good groove around here, right? But what city you're near? All right. I don't have a text from you, Alan. Hang on 1 second. Oh, you mean yeah, the city you're near before. Yeah. Yeah, the other day you sent me that. Hey, Rich, how you doing, bud? Yeah. That's right. I thought you had meant just now. But I think one good groove around this and I should be pretty good. Alright. Now, so I'm going to put the epoxy in it, and then I'm going to round off the tips. And I'll probably just do that because this isn't an important piece, like, for the overall structure. So I'll probably just do this later on, once I know the epoxy's good and set. But there's one. I'm just cleaning them up, making sure there's no like oil or anything on it. I know that this is probably going to ruin my sandpaper, but that's okay. So that way I have the knob, and I can use the knob as a guide. I think that looks pretty good. A little piece of brass in there, and then the brass will probably tarnish over time, I would think. I think it looks pretty good. Like I said, we're going to get rid of the sharp edges here. That way, just in case the longer one gets put on the short side, there's not sharp edges, but we'll deal with that later. Let's get some epoxy mixed up. Get that dropped down onto there. Okay. I know I'm going to have to clean that up a little bit, but I'm going to try to do it right now before it becomes an issue. Because I'd rather not clean it up later. I also don't want to find out that it runs down the side of the knob. There we go. There's one. Okay. So I'm just going to kind of tilt that up here. There's two. Oh, like I said, I'm gonna clean that up, but. There we go. Line that up over here. So this is like 5-minute epoxy. So once this is, I just stabbed my finger in it. Once that's dry, then it's pretty safe bet that the nubs are dry. Okay, Rebecca. Like I said, I'll probably just sand those down later. Instead of boring you guys with it. But that's it. That's the bassinet. She done. There's your top view. I'll give you guys a good walk around here. Now, obviously, it's going to get a good wipe down before it gets wrapped up, but I think I'm just going to leave it sit here. I'm going to pop the wedges off. I'm going to pop the wedges off after I put the phone down. The inside. You can see I just put a couple of screws in there. 3 on each end, 2 in the middle. The base is replaceable. There's that side. There's that pretty curl. There's that pretty cherry curl. There we go. Bassinet's done. And the pins are sitting right here. They're drying. So, what up, Pine? How you doing, buddy? That's it. That's all she wrote. But I am gonna pop the wedges off so that they don't stick to the finish doesn't kind of meld together. I'm gonna put these back over here. Also, I forgot I have it propped up in the center. Let's set it down on its feet again. No squeaky squeaky. Indianapolis has a top 10 zoo? Huh. Your whole time knowing me has been during this build? Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do next. I definitely can't beat that. Alright, Rebecca. We'll see you here in a bit. Thanks for popping in. Appreciate it. Oop. Knocked my pegs over. So, yeah. That's the lock pins. Alan, I'm sorry, one of them is longer than the other. The longer one goes on this side because I messed up the dowel. There's nothing I can do to fix it now. It's going to drive me nuts, but we're going to pretend it was on purpose, okay? Thinking like a grandpa now. Oh, for the zoo. Yeah, the thing is gorgeous. And the feet are in, and they're adjustable feet. All you gotta do is they thread in and out, so you can get it level. The wood will never be on the ground unless you're, you know, burying the feet. This will always have space underneath it. Thanks, Pine. I appreciate that. Well, that's the fucking a little spider web hanging from my ceiling, covered in dust. There's a few of them. That's the culmination of how many hours of work? Very proud of it. Very proud. Did I sign it? Not with a signature, no. It was all done by the laser. I got that in there, and then my business logo right there. Which is the side that gets hidden because I don't like to take away from the design. Must be about 2 years old now. Yeah. Yeah, damn near. She about ready to play with some big old baby dolls in it. Now later on this week, I'll try to take some pictures and maybe I'll bring out like a white sheet or something. Use it as a backdrop and underneath it. Maybe I'll be able to take some halfway decent pictures. And then in a little over a week, I'd imagine, Alan will be sending me some pictures of it already decorated and stuff. So I'll have to use a couple of those. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I know. She almost a full-grown woman now. That's it. She done. She done. Oh, yeah, while I was out here doing my touch-up and stuff, I took care of those things while I was playing with this sheet here. I had enough stuff on my rag that I just did those. I apologize. There was the one thing that wasn't done on camera. Thank you, Alan. I appreciate it. I hope it serves you and your family well for years and years. And of course, if there's ever any issues with it, you let me know. I'll take care of it. As long as I'm able to do woodworking, I'll take care of it. It is absolutely gorgeous, though. I don't know that I'm ever going to be able to make anything that competes with this. Like, I don't really know where to go from here. Every other project seems like it's going to be down or downgrade. I'm trying to get you guys a good view of a little bit of curl and stuff in it. Like, everything at this point feels like it's going to be less. Figure I'll hang out with you guys for a minute or two and finish my drink, and then I think I'm gonna call her a day. Yep, I'm gonna go sit on the porch and watch Shoop, and then hang out with. I'll try to bounce over to Rebecca, hang out with her once her live goes. I haven't called it a day this early in a long time. It's only 3 o'clock. What the hell am I gonna do with the rest of my day? I know. I'll sit on the porch, have a drink. Sounds like we got a storm rolling in. I hear thunder every now and then. Everyone gets to see your ugly mug. Hell yeah. Shoot, did you already try to go live? Like, click the go live button and get it to tell you got to wait 24 hours? Yep, I sure will, Alan. Once I know what's going on or what to communicate with you about what's going on, I'll definitely get a hold of you. Awesome, Shoot. Awesome. My epoxy is still tacky, so I assume that's still tacky. Thanks, MD. Thank you. These are the lock pins. There's 2 of them that go right here. I mean, it goes all the way in, but it's still got epoxy on it. So I don't want to mess that up. And they're held in there pretty good. Hopefully, they're held in good enough. Let's see. Flag is being smashed by the bar clamp. Oh. Son of a fish. There we go. Now it's not. You know what? I might break out my my proper American flag, my full-size one. Use that as a backdrop for this, with the white sheet that it'll sit on and come up behind it, with the flag behind it. I think that looks pretty cool. When I take pictures of it later this week. Alan, I can't wait to see a picture of Charlotte in here. I'm sorry you didn't have it. You didn't have it before she was born, but I doubt you guys put her down much anyway. Right now. So after this, my table build is going to be very disappointing. My shop table, and my mallet build will probably be super disappointing. Maybe the coffee table and end tables will be good. Hopefully, they're not going to be that. They're not going to look like this, but hopefully they'll be really nice. And after that, I don't know. Maybe we'll make some cutting boards. Yeah, it would have been on time. It would have. But that's all right. I guess she was done. She was ready to pop out and see the world. But it's all right. It's all right. Next weekend it'll be hers. And get some moving blankets to haul it out. And that's about it. At some point, I'm going to set it down on... yeah, at some point, I'm going to set it down on the floor, I think. But... And I'll just... Oh. No, you know what? It can stay there. It can stay right there for now. I can clean the shop up around it. I'm going to leave it assembled for now. I have the stretchers kind of pulled away from the legs, so it shouldn't be like transferring any of the finish. And the only thing here that's touching is wax, so that shouldn't be a problem. So I'll leave it sit there for a few days, and then I'll disassemble it and leave it sit. Probably after I take pictures of it, I'll disassemble it. Start getting it ready to go. I'll give it a good wipe down with a nice microfiber. But I think I'm going to go ahead and call her a day. It's 3 o'clock. We've been live for 3 hours and some odd. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. I appreciate it. This is it. Project done. Thank you, Mrs. T. You are absolutely welcome, Alan. Thank you for letting me make this. It's truly been a privilege and an honor. Now I got to think of something else to make to be a piece of heirloom furniture. I don't really know what else there could be. You're nervous? Don't be nervous, Heidi. Don't be nervous, Mrs. S. We got you. Hey, Tommy. Thanks for popping in, bud. So, thanks, guys. I appreciate you hanging out with me this whole time, doing this whole project, busting my chops about it. Absolutely was a great time. I enjoy it. A rocking chair? A rocking chair could be fun. Yeah, I could do a rocking chair. I do have an idea for a sort of rustic kind of rocking chair. I wonder if that one would work out. Like a clean design, but rustic shaping. Tommy, I've been great, buddy. I've been great. We got Bassinet's done with a hidden 12 gauge. Maybe. Although, Alan's going to need a rocking chair soon. He probably needs a rocking chair now. And he can be an old man sitting on the porch with a rocker, grandkid on his leg. But all right, guys, thank you very much. I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna go hang out with the Shoops and pop in and out of Rebecca's live. So have a great afternoon. The rest of your Sunday. Thanks, guys. Have a good night.